Welcome to the world of Dreamtime. I am Shana. Following on from the presentation on how to decipher your dreams within a few minutes into a one-liner message, here I explore and expand on numbers. Numbers help you have more of an understanding to the message of your dream. In Lak'ech. Numbers can present themselves in many different ways. Maybe you dream of 2 of something or 3 of something. For example, if you dream of 2, it could be 2 women, 2 sewing machines, or 2 toilets. If you dream of 3, it could be 3 products, 3 dead ends. And you can dream of 4 or more things like 5 lip glosses or 6 tomatoes. Can I suggest, if numbers are common in your dreams like mine, write down on a piece of paper or type it out on an Excel file, 1 to 10, and adding higher numbers when and if they appear. Try noting how it appeared and what was your translation of the specific number to that particular dream. As you build your own data, you will be able to identify each number and have a common reason it appears. When I decided I was going to do this video, I knew that your background, religion, beliefs, personal knowledge and experience would contribute to the reason as to why numbers appear in your dreams. As numbers were commonly scattered throughout many of my dreams, I needed to know what they meant. I dream of many different numbers, yet the numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5 are more prevalent. I learned pretty quickly what those specific ones meant, and then I was able to piece together the rest with studying my dreams. I did a little research on numbers for this video, as I was wondering how numbers are a part of the collective. I found that there are sometimes similarities between scriptures and collective numbering systems, and other times there was conflict, and then there are meanings that are random. I do feel that whatever system you believe or know could give you an insight as to why a number appeared in your dream. I'm a blank slate with no prior religious backgrounds. So this is coming just from studying my dreams and seeing a correlation between the numbers and this construct, if you want to call it that. So the question is, is this construct built on numbers, or did we create numbers to understand this construct? However, and whatever numbers mean to you, if they crept into your dreams, I hope this helps you. When a number appears, it is not always defined by this numbering system I'm sharing with you. For example, a friend of mine dreamt of 6 tomatoes, 5 all the same size and 1 larger. These translated to represent her siblings and her, and this was not learned until a few days later after waking life event. So another example is 3 dead ends in a dream, which could represent the number 3, or maybe you have 3 opportunities in waking life that you can relate it to that are actually going nowhere. So I'm going over my personal translation for individual numbers from 0 to 10. This only applies to when the number is meant to be seen as a number. The way the number presents itself and the entire dream will present the true message. And may this help you on your dream journey to discovering why that number appeared in your dream. 0. All proceeds from this. Is it a starting point of something unmanifested, the beginning of something, or is it representing nothing, nil, maybe something unproductive? 1. Oneness and unity, universal divine essence, creator, God. 2. duality and opposites, like woman and man, yin and yang. Everything in life has an opposite, and to understand duality is to have balance, and with balance is wisdom. Here is where 2 may show you where you need to find balance, or be balanced in regard to an aspect, like an emotion or character quality. Duality means the quality or condition of being dual, and an instance of opposition or contrast between 2 concepts or 2 aspects of something. If the number 2 shows up more than once throughout one dream, see if each appearance is connected, giving you more of an understanding of the duality that has been explored within the one dream. For example, I dreamt about asking a lady 2 questions, then later someone gave me 2 nail polishes, then near the end of the dream I saw 2 homeless people. These were all related and showing me how I needed to improve on an area of weakness around a situation. So if 2 appears in your dreams, is it showing you a weakness in duality? Another way 2 can be translated is to symbolize indecisiveness. Is there something you're being indecisive about in waking life? Maybe you tear a piece of clothing in 2. Is this relating to you being torn about something in waking life? Or because you completely tore the clothing in 2 parts, is the number 2 going to help you understand the message of the dream more accurately? Next time 2 appears in your dreams, see if duality is being highlighted. 3. The 3 bodies, corporeal, spirit, and soul. When I mentioned to my partner why 3 appeared in my dreams, he responded with Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, which matched my understanding of the 3 bodies. I take 3 as a message to bring forth all of me, my force, my inner self, strength. 4. The physical plane, 4 seasons, 4 elements, 4 directions. When 4 appears in my dream, it is either about my physical body, like a health-related issue, or it is about this physical plane, answering one of those many contemplations or questions I ponder on. 5. Man, you and I. 5 senses, 5 digits, the pentagon representing the man upright. 5 is midway, so is it a point where you can assess your progress and your direction? Is it a point of temptation and change, freedom and discipline? 6. Man plus the 6th sense. 3 doubled, or the soul added to the human number 5. So this is a good strong number of vision and acceptance. 7, a spiritual number, sacred and perfection. It's a combination of 3 and 4, so the whole self, the 3 bodies, and nature, this physical plane. So it's reminding us to be open and trust. 8, cause and effect, referring to a balanced mind and seeing the self reflect life through what may be termed as karmic. 9, strength of 3 tripled, bringing things to an end and preparing for a new manifestation, so symbolizing a productive path, integrity and wisdom. And 10, completion and closure. I am stopping at 10 and am now going to go through some ways numbers present themselves and ways to look at how they present themselves. So numbers can intermix with each other. So for example, in a dream of mine, a guy punched in 1111 on the keypad to get into a house. And this dream of mine was highlighting that I needed to be centered and connected with the divine essence, which is the ones. And the 4 times was relating to being this way, living this way, is the key to unlocking or helping me in this physical reality. Another example is when something is repeated. For example, I dreamt that a name of a person who I see as someone who goes within and does not outsource, their name was repeated 3 times. The meaning of the person plus the meaning of 3 was enhanced as the number 3 correlating to the 3 bodies alongside a person who goes within was highlighting the point that strength comes from within. Another example is where I dreamt I'm at an airport with a colleague. We are departing and are singled out to go through a different area to check in and depart from everyone else. We know the area is area 10. We don't know where it is and had to find it. So later in the dream, my colleague chooses 3 pairs of shoes that are flat packed together, no packaging, slip-on fashion shoes. So using the departing area being 10 with the 3 shoes, I'm able to understand the dream was showing me that for completion and closure on an aspect through 10 was through bringing forth my 3 bodies on my path and walk the path of corporeal, spirit, and soul all together, all combined, the strength. So the 3 bodies on my path are the shoes. Numbers can overlap with dates, time, and prices. For example, I dreamt of looking at the shoe section in a thrift shop. There was a pair of black high heels that had touches of pink in them, and I loved them. And they're in really good condition, and I look at the price, and I then look at the price again. So I looked twice because I thought they would be overpriced, yet on second glance, they are $2. Now, the looking twice and the $2 can be taken at face value. I was double checking because I only glanced and $2 is a bargain, right? Yet the rest of the dream also showed me this was a weakness in my character around something. So sometimes double checking because I'm not sure about my path, which was the shoes. So the $2 also was overlapped with what 2 means to me, a weakness of mine. So don't ever look over the number of things. Everything within the dream has significance if you remembered it. For example, my mum dreamt of a slip, a cliff slip, and my dad was buried under the rubble. She saw 3 fingers and went over to check he was still alive. To her, the 3 fingers was just a part of the dream to show that he was under the rubble and he was still alive. Yet the significance of 3 was a major part of understanding the entire message of the dream. So the way numbers present themselves and the entire dream will identify what is being conveyed. I hope that this has given you a mission to start writing down the numbers and why and how they appear in yours and see the common thread and allow those numbers to add to the message of your dream. Enjoy translating your dreams and learning the magic of dream time. In Lak'ech,